ready. Since 1974, one of New York's most wonderful Christmas time experiences, Tuba Christmas. Please welcome our conductor, Dr. Christian William. Sometimes we've had close to 500 players, and we hope they all come back next year, but it's understandable that our numbers are a little lower this year, but we're still more than 200 strong, and we're proud of it, and fully vaccinated. Here's the plan. We're gonna play all of our carols twice for you. The second time through, we wanna hear your beautiful voices joining with the beautiful sound of the tuba choir. And we're gonna start with number 1 in our books, Adeste Fideles, O come, all ye faithful. In 1974, our founder had a dream. His name was Harvey Phillips, and he was the world's greatest and most famous tuba player and an incredible teacher. He was my teacher, and he had this dream of putting together a beautiful tuba euphonium choir here under the world's most famous Christmas tree, and it came true in 1974, and it's been a New York tradition ever since. And since we're under the world's most famous Christmas tree, and since we have so many of our instruments decorated with lights and with tinsel and with decorations for the season, we have to play for you number 3 in our book, the beautiful carol, Deck the Halls. All of the arrangements that we play of these carols were written for us by a great American composer and real friend of the tuba named Alec Wilder. Alec Wilder passed on Christmas Eve in 1980, but he left us these beautiful, beautiful arrangements. Number 4 is next in our book. And this one features the sound of the bass tubas, the contrabass tubas, and the tubas, those of us who get to sit in the back row. And so we want to hear the beautiful voices of all the men in our audience as you sing with us. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. We want to thank everyone at Rockefeller Center and at Tishman Spire, who helps make this possible for us year after year, especially Lorna Rose Simpson and Jen Matthews. They have been a tremendous help to us. A big cheer and a thank you to everyone at Rockefeller Center who makes Tuba Christmas happen. All right, gentlemen, you did a fair job on that, but I'm going to see if the ladies can show you up, and I suspect that they will. We're going to skip to number 17 in our books. The famous carol, Angels We Have Heard on High. Now, when we get to the section, Gloria, I want to hear the beautiful high voices. You'll hear them in the euphoniums, and we want to hear all the women in the audience with your beautiful voices joining in. Angels we have heard on high. Take a bow, tubas. This year, there are going to be more than 300 concerts like this around the world. And we have, but this is the granddaddy of them all. And we have a little more than 200 amazing players. They range from ages 12 to 74. Our youngest player from Farmingdale, New York, at age 12 is Earl Jones. Earl's raising his hand. Our most senior player, 74 years young, from Armonk, New York, is Stu Brown. And a gentleman who has played Tuba Christmas concerts up and down the west coast of the United States, had to come to New York to play here under this magnificent Christmas tree, all the way from Seattle, Washington, Nathan Salyer. 15 is next to us, number 15. Here's another one where the melody was written so beautifully in the arrangement by Alec Wilder into the low bass tubas. We Three Kings. Merry Tuba Christmas, everyone. You know, Christmas is celebrated all over the world, as is Tuba Christmas celebrated all over the world. There are, as I said, more than 300 Tuba Christmas concerts. More than 27 of them are taking place today in places as far away as Australia and Costa Rica. And our next carol, number 5 for us, number 5 in our books. Our next carol is a beautiful carol that comes to us from France. The First Noel. We go to number 10. Number 10, Canal Book. And in this beautiful arrangement by Alec Wilder, we take you back to where it all began. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Now I've heard some singing, but I think you know this one, so let the beautiful sound of the tuba choir ring through the first time through, but then I want to hear your beautiful voices the second time through. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Merry Tuba Christmas, everyone. Wasn't that beautiful? Okay, we're going to go to number 6. Number 6, good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen. Good King Wenceslas.
Oh, you're good.
Number 11 is next up. You know, the great Harvey Phillips started Tuba Christmas with the primary goal of making sure that the public could know how beautiful the sounds of the tuba and the instruments in the tuba family could sound. But he also wanted to honor his teacher. Great Bill Bell was born on Christmas Day. Bill Bell played in the NBC Symphony under a great conductor named Arturo Toscanini. And he played in the Sousa Band under John Philip Sousa. And he played in the New York Philharmonic. And he played in the Golden Band right here in New York City, to which Dr. William was the conductor of the great Goldman Memorial Band. Bill Bell was a remarkable tuba player and a remarkable tuba teacher, and we owe so much. So we think about our teachers, all of our teachers, when we play this one. Bill Bell's favorite Christmas carol, perhaps the most beautiful carol ever written. We really want to hear your beautiful voices the second time through, because we know you know the words to Silent Night. Isn't that beautiful? We're going all the way back to number 26 now. 26 in our book. A wonderful gifted arranger added to our original collection of 20 carols by Alec Wilder. And his name is Norland Bewley. Norland added some really wonderful Christmas songs and Christmas carols to our collection, and the next three were all arranged by the great Norland Bewley. And we're going to go back to number 26 in our book and play for you Hark, the Herald Angels Sing. Number 33 is next. 33. Northern Bewley realized that there's a very, very famous song from this time of year that was not included in our original arrangements. And how could it not be? How could we not play Jingle Bells? But for some reason, Norland thought that there should be a marching band marching right through the middle of Jingle Bells. So he threw in the great national emblem march right into the middle of our Jingle Bells. But then we regrouped. Please enjoy Northern Bewley's great arrangement of Jingle Bells. Okay, we go to number 23. Number 23 in our book. And we don't want you to sing this one. Because we gave up on it. No, we don't want you to sing this one because this is our wish to you. Alright, so this is our present to you. This is number 23 in our book. Our gift to you. so delighted to see you this year. It's just unbelievable for us.
Don't look at me like that.
We were so sad last year that we, you know, it was a tough year for a lot of us, wasn't it? Maybe all of us. But we're up here in a new location, and now we can really see you. It's amazing. But we're down there on the ice, we see about maybe 3 people back into the road. We have no idea. Well, we did have an idea because we tried to get out here and drive afterwards. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here and making New York, New York again. Thank you. We have 2 people from our team who are so responsible for making this happen. One fellow is very quiet and you don't hear from him, and that is Gary Press. He's over here. Gary? And the other fellow is the new Mr. Tuba Christmas, and a wonderful friend, great tuba player, professor, yada yada yada, our good friend and our announcer, Mike Salzman. Mike? I'm going to just personally say Merry Tuba Christmas to all of you. Thank you so much. Number 14. It's been such a great pleasure, and it warms our hearts to be back. It was so hard not to be here with you last year, and we're so happy to be back. Next year, you'll join us for our 49th Tuba Christmas, and then in 2023, the big 50th anniversary celebration. So, God bless you all. All right, our final carol, number 14 in our books. We're going to do this one 3 times, and something we all hope for. Joy to the world. Merry Tuba Christmas, everyone. Okay, Tubas.
Awesome! Awesome! Thank you so much!
Thank you!
So, tubas, euphoniums, baritones, incredible job. I have to give you a new instruction, so if I could have your attention. We're going to leave in the reverse order from where we came. In order to get back to where we assembled, we are going to go backwards. We're going to go in the building, into 30 Rock, and down and across. Because you attracted such a crowd that we can't get across the street anymore. So, we're gonna follow our escorts and our security guards were going into 30 Rock. Those of you who are meeting players, they're going to come back up the ramp where they went down for rehearsal. So you wait for them just up the street by the loading ramp. All right, we're going to circle back around. Merry Tuba Christmas, everyone.
Nice to meet you. See you next year.